ladies and gentlemen, introducing Moses Itauma.
If you know anything about this man, you know he is wanting to create history.
Oh, what a shot!
Look at that, so spiteful.
What a combination.
The timing, the power.
Just incredible.
Short, sharp, effective.
What a fighter, what a talent. This man is the future.
It's Moses Itauma's time.
What's next for this emerging superstar in heavyweight boxing?
I was born in Slovakia, lived there until I believe it's 2008, and then we moved to the UK. I wouldn't say like it shaped me as a person because I was too young to remember anything, but I feel like it adds a little twist. My heritage is my heritage. I am my father's son, I am my mother's son. But I guess at the same time, it's like my heritage was only gonna get me so far. The rest of it I've got to do by myself. My school was like a sports college. There was like so many boxers in there. So there was like, it's a boxing school. Everybody's just like edging to have a fight, do you get what I mean? My brother happened to be in the classroom with two boxers and they was just talking back and forth about boxing, and my brother wanted to get into the mix of the conversation. So they said, why don't you join the local boxing gym? So they joined the gym, and then yeah, he won his first national title, and he said, why don't you do it as well? Obviously I was like, I must have been like 9, 10 years old. I was like, I'm not doing anything, so why not? I remember pulling up to the gym, there's just Range Rover, like everyone's got like blacked out Range Rovers, everybody's got nice watches, everybody's got things. I'm like, yeah, this is probably something that school's not gonna teach me how to do. So I was just like, yeah, I think I'm gonna be a boxer. And because I held my own, I was like, you know what, I can achieve it as well. And now look where we're at.
Moses Itauma. He's the most talked about heavyweight of the last few months, and there is real anticipation. He could be the heir apparent.
The relationship with my brothers is very interesting because we go through phases where I'll see them every single minute of the day, and then I won't see them for weeks, but I still speak to them. My brothers sculpt me into the person I am. We push each other to get better, and in turn, we reap the rewards, because when I win, it's not just me that's winning, it's the whole Itauma family that's winning.
And he's going for it, thunderous left hands, and down goes the American inside the opening minute and a half. What another right hand, and there's no way the fight should continue. Wonderful team around him, there's family, there's a tight-knit group in the Ben Davison stable. Francis Warren believes he's got a sporting superstar on his hands.
Boxing's a tough sport because it's very unforgiving. Everybody handles pressure differently. Pressure's a privilege. Pressure shows you that you're ready. I'm appreciative of the position I'm in, but I've also put myself in that position. Moving to the Ben Davison stable, it kind of opened my eyes up more to boxing. You can only go so far by yourself, but it's the team that can get me to that next level. I think the biggest compliment that I've got is when my trainer, he says like, ain't nobody able to listen like I do. Ben ain't just a boxing coach. We come in and we have a conversation about just life as well. Ben's got so much knowledge about how these guys have dealt with situations, how they've dealt with the media, how they've dealt with the relationship. When Ben speaks, I definitely listen. Trust comes from experience. And I've experienced success with them multiple times. We have to have a coach-boxer relationship rather than a friend relationship.
Well, I'm just looking at the faces around ringside, and they're amazed at what they've just seen there. You know, that was spectacular.
I believe my fight against Dillian White, I feel like I got tested. My fight against Davison McKean, I got tested. But not because of my boxing skills, but more of what my character was. When I knocked out Dempsey McKean, everybody was like, oh, did you see he done this, he done that? Do you get what I mean? And you know, in boxing, a lot of people are infamous for comparing. The way I knocked out Dempsey McKean is very hard to compare it, so I guess I don't want to be compared to anyone else. Everybody's had their own careers. I want to be my own man. Dillian White is one of the most notorious tough guys in the heavyweight division for years and years and years. I was 20 years old, first time ever headlining, first time ever boxing in Saudi Arabia as a headline, where it was all about me. It's the biggest fight of my career at the minute, millions of people watching. That was definitely a test of my character. And the crowd starts cheering. And I was like, hold on, I need to just soak this in for a minute. Because never in my mind would I have thought I'd even be in this position.
Moses, how on earth are we going to get you rounds?
Bro, I don't think that's a job for me to think about. But listen, like I said, my team want to see me in a 10-round fight, and then after that, release me to the big dogs.
Boxing isn't a sport so simple as you put a goal in the back of a net and you're 1-0. It's all opinions. I'd like to be as active as possible, and trust me, I'm trying my best to get out as much as possible. In this boxing game, you don't ever know. It's not, your career's not entirely in your hands. Being in Tyson Fury's camp, I don't see him as like this big superstar, but I see him more as like a man with wisdom. It's just like sitting down, talking to him. We spoke about the Bible, we spoke about relationships, we spoke about everything. When I'm around people I can trust, I can actually be myself. A lot of the time people think that I'm moody. That's just because I'm in presence of people I don't like. I don't want to make new friends, I don't want no celebrity friends, I don't want none of that stuff. Like, I've never put attention on becoming a star. I don't want to be that. It's just kind of happened. I remember asking my brother, are you a proud black man? And he said, I'm just a proud man. It doesn't matter what I am. And I feel like I could be the same. Thing is, you guys think Tyson Fury is an icon and he's a legend. And I guess he is in the sport. But to his family, he's still just Tyson Fury. And to me, he's a man that successfully executed what I'm trying to do, which is become a heavyweight champion of the world. Watch me fight, only on DAZN.